Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd, and I'm Todd. We're going to do a request. From the reaction video that I did for Ian Dury and the Blockheads song, There Ain't Half Been Some Clever Bastards, Lucky Bleeders, Lucky Bleeders, a YouTuber that goes by the name of Martin Barr commented, great song. Ian Dury seemed to have a don't give a shit attitude, which I like. And I agree with that. I think he does have that type of attitude. Suggs and some of the lads from the band Madness used to go and watch the Kilborn and the High Roads before they had formed the band Madness. Suggs has said how he was influenced by Ian Dury's stage presence and singing. So Ian Dury was part of Kilborn and the High Roads. In 1999, Madness released a song featuring Ian Dury in the song Drip Fed Fred. It would be great to hear what you think of the song. Okay, now I've never heard Drip Fed Fred, but if it's got Ian Dury in it, I gotta hear it because I love Ian Dury and I love Madness. I mean, I'm a big Madness fan too. So I looked it up, and the song is actually from Madness's seventh studio album called Wonderful. And I thought, this is 1999. How can this be only their seventh studio album? Well, it goes on to say they hadn't put out an album since 1985's Mad Not Mad, which was their first album they released after leaving Stiff Records. So I actually have the Mad Not Mad album. That was the last Madness album I bought, and I guess I know why it was, is because they didn't release them for 14 years until 1999. And I never bought this album because by that time I was listening to other type of music, and Madness wasn't one of the groups that I was buying. So off of that album, the song Drip Fed Fred was released. The song actually charted at number 55 on the UK singles chart, and it was actually released January 2000 in the UK as a single. Now, this was the last record that Ian Dury put his vocals to. That year, March of 2000, Ian Dury died of cancer. So that makes the song even more special, and why I even want to hear it more is this is the last thing Ian sang that was recorded onto record. So here we go with Madness and Ian Dury doing the song Drip Fed Fred.
We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for a leader.
All stand and raise your champagne glass. Gentlemen and assassins and ladies of the night, I call upon you this evening in the hope of shedding some light. I can't go into detail or finger unfounded fools, but there are some here amongst us that are not playing to the rules. I've rounded up the lowlife and local CID, offered a free massage or else the third degree. There is no simple solution in this life we lead, so make things easy for yourself till the barrage can see. We want Freddie for our leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for our leader. All stand and raise your champagne glass.
These shall not prevail entirely.
Okay, so far we're a little over a minute into the song, and yeah, this is definitely Madness. I mean, it sounds like they haven't dropped the beat from their 1980s music. I mean, this is the same style of music they were playing on their Stiff Records and on Mad Not Mad album. It's just that real happy beat that the Madness has in their songs. It's kind of ska, but then it's also their kind of their own style. It's kind of like their own style of ska, where they have just kind of a jazzy sound to it too. And from what I read, if I can just take a second here, I got to get my glasses. This is the same band lineup from their album Keep Moving, from 1984's Keep Moving. They had lost several members after that particular record, and this is the first time that full band has gotten together to do an album, which is kind of cool as well. So I like it, and what really hits it off is Ian Dury's unique vocals. The guy's got such a unique vocal style, and it's kind of that gravelly voice, and he just adds so much to the lyrics of a song. And I'm not quite sure what the song's about. It seems to be about politics and the shady side of politics, you could say. But I'm just guessing. I mean, I'm not familiar with either this is something very much that was happening in the UK at the time, or it's just a tongue-in-cheek type song. It's definitely one of the two. So let's keep on going. I love it. It's great. It's definitely madness with a little touch of Ian Dury.
All stand and raise your champagne.
These shall not prevail entirely, came the stark warning today. From his hospital bed, drip-fed Fred vowed he was here to stay.
I'll tell you something and nothing.
He claimed,
Never in all my days have I felt so intimidated by the cheap tactics on display.
Okay, love the instrumental break. It's basically just the piano. There's some more instrumentation, but it's basically the piano hitting some real nice keys on the keyboard. But what's cool about it is the dancing and everything. That's the Nutty Boys. That's what I'm used to seeing with Madness, where they're just kind of having a lot of fun during the song. And that was definitely them. I mean, you got the three people dancing together, and you got another group of three people dancing, and I mean, it's just great stuff. I just love their take on music and their version of, like I say, ska music. They just add a lot of fun to it, and that's why they're called the Nutty Boys, I guess, because of the amount of fun they have. So let's keep on going here and see where this goes.
Ready for our leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for our leader. All stir and raise your champagne.
And approaching the pulpit, the Right Honourable Reverend Green.
We're gathered here this evening to pay our due respects to drip-fed Fred, who late last night fell out of his prison bed. Know the nonce behind it? Slip the night PD. Ooh, the word is out now, without doubt, you will answer to me.
Gentlemen and assassins and ladies of the night, I call upon you this evening in the hope of shedding new light. There is a simple solution, one called honour amongst thieves. So we'll take pity on your souls and only cap your knees.
Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for a leader. All stand and raise your champagne glass. We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for a leader.
All stir and raise your champagne glass.
We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for a leader. Oh, stand and raise your champagne glass. We want Freddie for a leader. Freddie is a man of class. We want Freddie for a leader. All stand and raise raise your champagne glass. We want Freddy for a leader. Freddy is a man of class. We want Freddy for
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Typical Madness, though. I mean, they didn't change in all those years. They got the original band together here to do this album and this particular song. And in all those years, so much different styles and genres of music. You had grunge and kind of soul and a lot of female vocalists and a lot of different things going on. And they come out with an album in 1999 and this single. And it's like they didn't come out of the 80s. They're still stuck in like 1983, 84. And that's what's so cool about this song is they stuck true to their sound. And it was almost like reminiscent of one of the old Stiff Record Madness albums, like One Step Beyond or any of those albums. They're just really great, but they all have this kind of sound to them. And that's what made them so special, is they had such a unique sound. And Ian Dury's voice, it just fit in to this group so well. It was like he was made to sing with Madness. I mean, it was just added so much to this song. I mean, he has such unique vocals. He's got that kind of gravelly sound to his voice, and he can make any lyrics his own. He adds just so much personality to the lyrics of a song. Just really good stuff. Just a lot of fun. And I like it too, where at the end where Ian Dury was in that chair and they lift him up and they start walking, and then three of the members from Madness are kind of walking like real stiff. And again, very reminiscent of the old Madness from the 80s. Just a lot of fun. This is really, really good. And it's fun when an old band gets back together again and actually does some new material, but that new material is so reminiscent of their previous original material, because then this is the band. They weren't trying to be something they weren't. So this was really good. I really appreciated this. I loved it. I love Madness doing this. I love the Ian Dury in it. It was great to see this. And like I said, it's kind of sad too, knowing that this was Ian Dury's last vocals on a record prior to his death in March of 2000. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed Madness and Ian Dury doing Drip Fed Fred, even though I don't quite understand what the song was about. If anybody can let me know, put that in the comments. That'd be really cool. But if you really enjoyed this, hit that like button. That'd be really cool. I'd appreciate that. And like I said, if you have any comments about Drip Fed Fred, Ian Dury, Madness, put it in the comments below. That'd be really cool. If you've been watching my channel and you really like what you've been seeing, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And if you go over here, you ring that bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. This was great. Put a big smile on my face. Like I said, Madness always put a smile on my face. Ian Dury always put a smile on my face. The two together really put a big smile on my face. I hope they put a smile on your face too. And peace out, baby.